Hello my darlings, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. So as you can see from the title, we are doing something very sweet today. Not too short, but surely sweet. So we are gonna talk about praline fragrances, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of praline, especially when it is mixed with earthy tones or mossy tones. But there are exceptions, all right? And in general, I do love praline, but when it's like straight up gourmand fragrance, okay? So yes, I have a lot of praline based fragrances, so we are gonna focus on that in this video. So if you're interested, give this video a thumbs up. Of course, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and with that out of the way, let's begin. So maybe today I will actually start with heavy hitters because I adore the combination of gourmand and Middle Eastern. I just love it when it's like oud and sugar, oud and vanilla, rose oud, praline. I love it. I love it. And I know that so many of you love it too. So we're gonna start with Jo Malone Velvet Rose and Oud. And this is a great introduction to oud in general. It's a softer fragrance. It is very long lasting. It does project very well, but it's not as terribly thick, you know, like some others. This one is very wearable, even for every day. This is going to be a perfect date night fragrance for summer, spring. I really love it. And praline here is beautifully done. Beautifully done. It has some cloves to it, so you know you get that slight spiciness but also freshness, because cloves have those cold vibes to them for some reason, kind of like saffron. It's like watery, like very weird, but it's still spice. So if you love rose oud combinations and if you love something wearable but still sweet, I think Velvet Rose and Oud will be for sure for you. Of course, it's Jo Malone, but this one actually does last, so I'm very happy about it. This is the Cologne Intense. And yeah, guys, check it out. My first praline comes from Jo Malone. And with that, we are just gonna go through all those oudy fragrances and finish off, and then go into cheapies and typical gourmands and stuff like that, all right? So the next super heavy fragrance, which is quite similar, is of course, guys, the mother of all of those. It is Oud Bouquet from Lancome. And I adore this fragrance, but I'm not gonna lie, this is not something that I'm able to wear on a daily basis or more than once a month even. This is how heavy it is to me. This is very cloying, okay? This is a strong fragrance, which I usually love, but in here, we've come to the point that it's a little bit too much even for me, which might be weird for you watching me and knowing how I am, but it is very strong, okay? Like for some reason, it's just so sweet, like so sweet. And with that jammy rose and with that oud, it can be a little much. The oud here, by the way, is so not prominent. It's like somewhere in the background, way further than the wall behind me, all right? So don't be afraid of the oud here. It's really not prominent, but you get a very heavy rose and you get a very heavy praline. So be aware of that. I'm not even going to spray it because I will not be able to smell anything else in this video. So I'll leave it at that. Well, you can be sure that the longevity is incredible. So is the sillage. Like, everyone will smell you, even the astronauts somewhere above the earth, okay? So it's strong. It's really strong. So I love it for that, but it's just a little bit much for me, even for me. Okay, so yeah, but it's beautiful and definitely worth having. Like, when I go to Dubai again or anywhere else in the Middle East, I will surely get this. I will surely take it with me and use it there, because I think it will shine in the evenings in Arabia, all right? So it's waiting for its good days, all right? So that is Oud Bouquet from Lancome. And another fragrance that's very similar, but not really, but it has a similar vibe. But if you love Oud Bouquet, I think this one is gonna be way more wearable for you. It's gonna be way more appropriate for daytime. It's not gonna suffocate you. I actually personally love it a little bit more. And of course, it has a beautiful praline accord to it. Also, it's even more woody. It has additional Akigala wood to it. It has saffron. It's in general absolutely beautiful, I must say. And this is a new release from Swiss Arabian, and that is Oud 07. I only have a decant of it. I'm still waiting for my full bottle so I'm able to show them to you. But yes, Oud 07 is absolutely fantastic. Again, if you love fragrances like Velvet Rose and Oud Bouquet, I think this one is actually the nicest out of them all. Like, I mean, it's Swiss Arabian. They know what they're doing when it comes to oud and rose. To me, this one is the nicest. It has this saffron, so it gives you a little bit of breath of fresh air, you know? It gives you a little bit of freshness, some transparency to the fragrance. It's not as dense as Oud Bouquet is. I actually think Oud Bouquet also might have some saffron to it these days, but it's really not prominent. Whereas here, you really do get that, kind of like in Baccarat Rouge. I would actually say, it's a bold statement, but I would say that Oud 07 from Swiss Arabian, it's a gorgeous combination between Oud Bouquet from Lancome and Baccarat Rouge. Yes, this is how I would describe it, really, honestly, now that I think of it. It has the best of both worlds, and I really adore this scent. This is quickly becoming my very, very favorite, like my favorite, okay, at the moment. I adore this, and in general, this collection has good ones. It really does have some good ones. So check out my video about the whole collection. I keep mentioning them on and off here and there, so yeah, just keep an eye on them if you're more interested. But Oud 07, it's a beautiful praline based oud rose scent, but it's just a little bit more wearable than the other praline that we have here, Oud Bouquet. It's just better, okay? It's just better, not as dense. It doesn't annoy me. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, next I just want to quickly mention the whole range that was pretty much based on praline, and that is of course Angels from Mugler. And surprise, surprise, of course I do not have the original EDP because I still hate it because it's so heavy on patchouli and it's just too much, way too much for me. But all of these, so Croisiere 2020, Ice Star, which is like my favorite. Think of praline, pina colada, coconut goodness, like mouth water. All right, my favorite. And last but not least, we have EDT version 2019, if I'm not mistaken. All of them have very prominent praline and are absolutely beautiful. I adore currently the EDT version. It's so wearable, very sweet still, but you get quite a bit of sourness from the red fruits that are at the top. So it's fresh, it's appropriate for pretty much all year round, I would say. It's gonna shine very well in spring and summer, so now highly recommend getting at least one of them because they're so nice. And I don't like patchouli, but look at me, I love them because patchouli is not prominent here at all, at least to my nose. And this Angel is super long lasting. Ice Star is decent, and also the Croisiere, the fig one, is also decent. So I'm not complaining about them, all right? So that is the Angel shebang, and now we can move on to a cheapie, but such a goodie. I love this fragrance to death. This is Cloud from Ariana Grande, and this is definitely my favorite fragrance of hers and my favorite celebrity fragrance of all time. I'm still longing for the intense version, but it's still not in Europe. So I'm waiting patiently. But Cloud is just amazing. You guys all probably know by now and have or had it. The lasting power is like 6 hours probably, with moderate projection. But the scent itself is to die for. It does have that Baccarat Rouge a little bit vibe to it, but it's mainly a coconut praline scent as it dries down. So yeah, beautiful gourmand scent. I adore it and I would always like to have it. Of course, the cap is not from Cloud, but I don't have a cap for it because I stupidly tossed it. And yeah, I just put a random one, I think from another fragrance of hers, because I don't like not having caps on my fragrances. But anyways, Ariana Grande Cloud, fantastic one if you like your praline. The next one is such an OG. This is La Nuit Tresor from Lancome, and this is this fruity, smoky praline with some pepperous. I love it. It's so nice, so unique. It actually fell last night because I was cleaning the fragrance wardrobe, and now I have some problems with the cap, but it's become way more sturdy. So maybe I should toss around all my fragrances so the cap would be more sturdy. JK, but you know what I mean. Anyways, this one is so good on lasting power. I love it for it. It's smoky, it's seductive, it's unique. It has some greenness to it as well. It has some strawberry and lots of fruits in general. And of course that praline in the dry down. Very, very nice fragrance. I don't know why I didn't love it before. It's actually first year of my life that I enjoy this fragrance. Go figure, I don't know. But yeah, if you love praline, if you love Lancome, you're gonna love La Nuit Tresor. And of course, speaking of Lancome, I think I have to mention La Vie Est Belle, right? It's a beautiful praline, strong scent with iris and yummy. To me, it's yummy. I love it. And sue me, you know? Sue me for it. I still like it. I don't have it anymore because people here where I live are still very much into La Vie Est Belle. I smell it pretty much everywhere I go. Doing groceries, smell La Vie Est Belle. Going shopping, whatever, I smell La Vie Est Belle. So I would not wear it. I would not wear it. But I love the fragrance, okay? The combination of the fruity notes and gourmand and praline and that iris, to me, it's a bomb, okay? It's slightly powdery, it's sweet. I love it. I love the scent, and I don't know why people hate on it so much or say it's bad. Like, trust me, have you smelled a bad fragrance? It's not La Vie Est Belle. Okay, like, no. So yes, La Vie Est Belle, to me, it's still nice. Of course, I don't wear it anymore. I used to wear it to bits, same as my mom. We've been there. But I think for a praline, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful scent. So yeah, for scent on its own, I love it, but I wouldn't wear it. And yeah, that is that with Lancome. And I have, I think, 2 more fragrances or 3. So here we are with a bougie one. This is Kilian's Angel's Share, and this is definitely one of the more sophisticated here. Absolutely beautiful. To me, it's very smoky, woody, buzzy, cinnamony, and the praline. Like, honestly, I love woody fragrances, okay? I pretty much grew up in the mountains surrounded by wood. Wood was everywhere. Fireplace, wood. Everywhere, like garden, wood. Wood everywhere and forest everywhere. So I'm so attached to that scent of wood. And Kilian's Angel's Share really gives me that. It's booze and wood, so pretty much smells like my father's man cave. Back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, but make it sweet, okay? Make it sweet. Super duper nice scent, and it lasts forever on me, forever, and so worth the money. As I always say, wait for a discount and get it then, but I still think it's amazing, so worth it. I love it. The bottle I love, maybe except from the cap that is plastic, should have been glass in my opinion, but for sloppy people like me, maybe it's actually better that it's plastic. But you guys, the longevity of this is incredible, and you really cannot go wrong with it. If you want something with praline, but something that will, you know, be super sophisticated, smell like money, like true money, old money actually, old money, this is the ish. So Angel's Share, fantastic one. And another one that I have is Herrera Good Girl Légère, and this is my favorite flanker of them all. This has a beautiful notes of dulce de leche, praline. It's milky, creamy, caramelly. It's a good fragrance. I adore this. This is absolutely the best of the whole range in my opinion. I might even say it's even better than Very Good Girl, which I also really like. Yeah, it's just amazing. I love wearing it. It has great lasting power, and I must say it projects very nice. I always get complimented by my boyfriend when I wear it, and he doesn't compliment me often, believe it or not. I mean, on my fragrance. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's long lasting. It's not gonna break the bank that much, so I think it's absolutely worth it. So get yourself the Légère. Out of them all, I think you should have Légère, okay? So chef's kiss, I love it. Okay, I have 2 or 3 more fragrances to share with you. I do not have the bottles of them for one or the other reason, so I'm just gonna roll with it. So the first one I want to speak to you about is the one that I crave so much, and I don't have it because it's so hella expensive. Okay, it's so expensive, it's ridiculous, and it's from Bond number 9, and that is Greenwich Village, and I am obsessed with the scent. What can I say? I'm obsessed. To me, it's a fresher, fruitier version of Baccarat Rouge with praline in the dry down. Like, and you guys know, if you know me, you know I love such scents. Like, Baccarat Rouge scent profile is my life. I love it. What can I do? I'm still not over it. I mean, I don't wear it day to day, to be frank, but to smell it, to have it, to own it, I always crave it. I always want it, okay? So Greenwich Village is another twist on Baccarat Rouge DNA, in my opinion. Whether it was inspired or not, I don't care. It's gorgeous. It does last. I did test it once from the Decan, and it did last very well on me. So I think it's gonna be another gorgeous addition of praline fragrance if you have a budget for it. I am definitely saving up for it. I really like it. I really like it, and I even like the bottle, which doesn't happen to me often with Bond. So yes, Greenwich Village, another beautiful praline. And last but not least, we've got a cheapie. That is Banana Republic Dark Cherry and Amber. And this again, it's slightly similar-ish to Baccarat. It has that vibe. To me, it's a little bit darker. It's not as transparent. It has quite a prominent cherry accord to it, which I absolutely love. And of course, praline in the dry down. So if you like such combination, and if you're watching this video, you probably do, go get yourself Banana Republic, because it's absolutely gorgeous, and for the price you really cannot go wrong. I find it very long lasting, and it projects very nice. Actually, my friend owns it, and I'm always so into it when she smells like it. So nice. So Dark Cherry and Amber, I think it's very much worth it if you want a good staple praline fragrance that has that nice Baccarat Rouge like twist with the cherry on top. Then get yourself Banana. And that is it for today, my darlings. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have another request for the topics of the videos, please leave me a comment below. And other than that, I love you and see you in my next one. Bye!